I'm going to show you how simple it is to install this Honeywell Wi-Fi programmable thermostat. We got this because if we're in bed, we want to make adjustments, or away from home, we can just pull out our phone and make the adjustment from our phone. It comes with these screws, which you could reuse your old screws. It comes with a manual in another language, and it comes with another manual that's in English. Gives you something with warning, and this is very important. This is a jumper in case you have to use option B using your G wire, which is your ground. Then you got your ID here, thermostat ID, and this is your main manual right here. And if you read through this, man, it seems like it's very difficult, but it's not. If you watch this video, it's real simple to do, really simple. And this is very important right here. Like I had only 4 wires, so I needed 5 wires, so I had to use the C wire addendum. So I had to go with option A, and I'm gonna show you why I had to use option A, because I had another wire that was pushed inside the wall, and I had to pull it out and reuse it. So this is all your manuals and stuff. So the first thing you want to do is turn your power off. Go to your junction box. Mine is my furnace that sends 24 volts to my thermostat. Once that's done, just loosen the wires and pull your old thermostat out. And you notice that I had only 4 wires, and that blue wire was in the wall. I had to pull it out and use it. So I'm gonna use it as my C wire. So what I had to do is go up to my furnace upstairs, and you see that blue wire is wrapped around, it's not being used. So I had to connect it to the C right here. So I'm gonna show you what it says here in the manual. It's really easy to do. You just have to strip that blue wire back to get the coating off of it. So you got the copper, and you put it in with that white wire you just saw. So you just push that blue wire in there and tighten it up. So yours may not be blue, yours may be orange or green, it could be any color, but just make sure you know which one it is. So I'm using option A. And option B is really simple to do. It's in the instructions. As you can see, my C wire, which is my blue, is put there right next to that white wire. So that's all you have to do. So now I know that my C wire is the blue, then you got your yellow, then you have your white, red, and green. Your red is your hot wire. That's where power come in, the 24 volts. Once you got all of that identified, take your new Honeywell thermostat. And this right here, it tells you, hey, put your fingers right here, one at the top, one at the bottom, and pull this thing apart. And it's not easy to pull apart. As you can see, I'm struggling right there trying to pull this thing apart. You might need to get somebody to help you, but just pull it straight apart. You may have to wiggle it a little bit, but it'll come loose. And once you get that done, you got this little quick start piece of paper they put in the package also. What they tell you to do is just fold it like a napkin. And you want to put it on the back side of your thermostat. This in case you lose your other manuals, you always have this one as a backup. So it just stays in the back just like that. It's that simple. And now what you want to do is take your other piece of your thermostat and you mount it on the wall. Like I don't have to re-drill anything because mine's matched up perfectly from my old one. So if you can reuse the holes that you have for your old thermostat, it's fine. As you can see, mine's lined up perfectly. You see those 2 holes? So I'm gonna take my 2 screws and I'm gonna put them in. And once I put my screws in, tighten them down, I'm gonna take my wires and put them in the right slots. Make sure you loosen up the little screws and you put your wires in the right slot. Your red to red, yellow to yellow, white to white, and my blue is my C, which is coming. So just make sure you put everything in order. You know, if you're colorblind, it might be a little difficult if you didn't label it. As you can see, I got everything in order. And make sure these screws are tight. You don't want to over tighten them, but make sure it's in there snug. You know, I pull on them a little bit, make sure they're okay. And then I take my little screwdriver and try to tighten them up a little bit more. And once that's done, you take your thermostat and you line it up. Make sure it's the right way. It tells you which side is up or down. But you see these male pins, and these line up with this female connector. And it's that simple. So you just line it up. Don't put it at no angle. Put it straight on. And you push it. Push in all 4 corners. Make sure you got it all the way snapped in. And once that's done, you just go to your junction box, turn your power on. Once you turn your power on, this is what it should do. This is what you should see right here, say set clock. Just push it up or down to set your minutes. So you can hold it and push it up. If you want to, you pass it, you can go hit the down button, arrow down button to go back. So the button up top increases the time, the one at the bottom decreases it. And once you get your time set and everything, you can go to the far left over here and hit the done button. Once you hit the done button, you good. So that's all to it. And I'm going to make a video on how to program this. Thanks for watching. Help support my content by donating through the link below.